Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hood, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hood, and welcome back to the Baseball Hood 2. Hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. As we're back here at the Baseball Hood 2. I like to talk about different things here, and this came across my my desk. my desk. And I thought it was interesting to talk about because, I'm a big baseball history fan. I like baseball history and history in general. Before we get into this video, I would like to say that this is not some announcement. I believe that the United States should make April 15th a holiday and have it be Jackie Robinson Day for this country. And get rid of Tax Day totally and make April 15th Jackie Robinson Day, where we have days off and celebrate. I think that would be wonderful for people. I think that's a better way to honor him than this nonsense that in some places I see. But this from awfulannouncing.com. Jeff Passan warns against erasing Jackie Robinson. That's the kind of history we should protect. Now, I would mention to Jeff Passan, what the hell are you talking about? This is a guy that got mad that all this DEI nonsense was taken off the Defense Department's website a few weeks ago. Passan called on everyone to protect and preserve the truth of what Jackie Robinson stood for. Now, I would mention about Jackie Robinson, he was a Republican. Wasn't a Democrat. Is there any more Democrats going to be around much longer? It's kind of extinct. But anyway, Tuesday, April 15th was Jackie Robinson Day, just like it is every year in Major League Baseball. As every active player in the league donned the number 42, you couldn't help but feel like something larger loomed over the brevity of the moment. Okay. That something larger was Donald Trump. It's all Donald Trump. It's all that. It's all nonsense. That something larger was because Jeff Passan, ESPN's MLB insider and, of course, employee of Disney, who is a complete, total train wreck with a lot of their properties. Baseball's getting out of ESPN. Star Wars is kaput. Marvel is kaput. Marvel Cinematic Universe is kaput. All because of Disney. And of course, baseball's out of Disney too. ESPN's MLB Insider had the gall to call out the ghouls in the Trump administration who removed an article on Jackie Robinson's military service from the Department of Defense website. Now, I would mention he was quick to write that, and I put a response out saying that, look, as a reporter, instead of making judgment on what happened here, why don't you find out what happened? So many people attacked your host. It's terrible things to me. Terrible, terrible things. A lot of them were bots, And a lot of them think they're better than, everybody else. So if you say anything that goes against their bubble, they go crazy. And my attitude really is, I'm a nice guy. I really am. I don't bother anybody. Except on here. After initially doubling down on the move with anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion rhetoric, the article was restored. But they didn't. They just put back things about him, not about his race. Those within Donald Trump's administration tried to play it off as a mistake, but Passan felt like they were telling on themselves. Okay, it's not Jeff Passan's job to be a cop. Okay, his job is to be a reporter, not an internet cop. He wasn't the only one, nor was it the only instance trying to erase Jackie Robinson's history from the military. His biography was reportedly flagged for removal from the Naval Academy Library in what was positioned as a new anti-DEI policy crackdown. That's 2 strikes. Okay, so if it was flagged, who flagged it? Most conservatives don't care about this stuff. They're not going to flag it. And down 02, those like Jamil Hill, oh God. This is the kind of stuff. You're talking about deranged lunatic. That the Dodgers, she was disappointed that the Dodgers visited the White House after an anti-DEI efforts towards Jackie Robinson. The Dodgers visited the White House because it's an honor, and it's time to move on. It's time to stop being hateful. Guys like Jeff Passan and Jamil Hill, can't believe she's still around, but guys like Jeff Passan should stop being hateful and forgive people's political views. That's the problem with one side of this country. It's time to forgive people. It's time to be more like Jesus Christ. Passan isn't here to lecture you about whether the Dodgers should or shouldn't have gone to the White House, but he was on Chris Rose's JM Baseball, John Boy Media podcast, and when he wasn't taking deserving licks at Pittsburgh Pirates owner Bob Nutting. He was sharing the importance of April 15th. Now, I've said I am the only independent voice on YouTube that is not connected to the big media. Okay? You want independent media, you want to come here. Not that I'm a media person. John Boy Media is sellout. Okay? Well, he's always a sellout. But John Boy Media is a sellout, just like the rest of them. They all want to be in the media. They all want to be the ones that get you the first trade out there. They want to tell you what the trade, who's getting traded where. They want that. They want that little cachet. They want to be the insider. And John Boy is no different. I would mention also, as well as John Boy Baseball and his account on YouTube is the only thing that benefited from the Astros scandal and the Astros themselves. So his being pissed off that the Yankees lost, and he's still pissed off about it, and he's pissed off that the Mets got Juan Soto. He's the only one that benefited from what happened with the Astros. Quote, this is from Passan. I know, it's such a divergent. What I love about Jackie Robinson Day is for a sport that is so steeped in its history, it honors the most important thing that has happened. And anyone that suggests Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier is not the seminal moment in Major League Baseball history, let alone the seminal moment in American professional sports, just doesn't understand what it means. And we look at this through the lens of baseball because that's what we all do all the time. Because that's how we operate. But Jackie Robinson debuting for the Dodgers was not something that was limited to baseball. This was American history. An important part of American history. We know that, asshole. Everybody knows this. Why are you denying something that everybody knows? I also would mention they're building a Heroes Park in Washington. And President Trump said that they're building a statue for Jackie Robinson to put in this park, as well as other significant figures in history. That was sports figures. Muhammad Ali, personal favorite of mine. I think Joe Louis, I'm not sure. Quite a few people. So I don't know what he's talking about. These people are so deranged. They don't see the forest for the trees. They don't see what's in front of them. And part of it's they're getting money, of course, on the side. And I think it's really opened a lot of people's eyes in a vital time in U.S. history that equality, again, black people, what everybody else has in America, is something that was long, long overdue. What are you talking about? It was 80 years ago. And the fact that baseball was able to play that role, to be a conduit to open America's eyes, I think we don't need a lecture from some Disney robot. Okay? We don't need a lecture. And that's the part of the problem. These people come in and they want to be you want to be a lecturer, quit your job and become a lecturer. Go be a preacher. Okay? Nobody needs this Marxist preachy bullshit from guys like Jeff Passan. Say, I don't need to be preached to. You ain't better than me, asshole. Okay? Jackie Robinson is an American hero. Is an American hero, period. He's for me to say. Okay? He is what set off the civil rights era. He's the moment that happened. Okay? Where Republicans fought hard, along with people like Jackie Robinson and Martin Luther King and a few other people, and quite a few white people too. A lot of white people helped. Like Pee Wee Reese and Gil Hodges and Ralph Branca. Guys like this helped this man do something that seemed kind of impossible at the time. Okay? So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And if there's any denial about history, it's from these people. Okay? Stuff like this for Jackie Robinson doesn't happen in a vacuum. He had support. He had Branch Rickey. He had the O'Malley family. Although he didn't like the O'Malley family. Miss Jackie Robinson. But the point being is that nothing happens in a vacuum. He is an American hero. And like I said at the beginning of this video, there should be a day set for him. And it should be April 15th. Get rid of tax day totally. No more taxes. And make that the day. And so many people would be happy. I don't even think they would be happy, to be honest with you. Because guys like Jeff Passan are hateful, miserable people. And they're effing robots. Because clearly he got his marching orders to talk about this from Disney. No doubt about it. I'm sure Disney was pushing it out to their people. If you're going to do any interviews about anything about Jackie Robinson, you better get this out there and hammer the Trump administration. You guys have to move on. The world is starting to get quiet now. We're going to hope we'll have some peace and quiet and no more wars and no more nonsense, and we'll have a bright, beautiful future, which I think it looks like it. Just gotta hope to God nothing crazy happens, that these people don't blow up the world. But anyway, what a wonderful video. But no, I mean, we're going to talk about this as much as I want to, because on the Baseball Hut 2, I do whatever I want here. You know, so hopefully you like this video, and of course, we don't need anybody lecturing us on how we are as human beings. Simple as that. Jeff Passan is no better than me. He acts like it. These liberals, they all act like they're better than everybody else. They go F themselves. You know, and again, all the other YouTubers, they all want to be part of the crowd. I do not. I'm the one independent voice on here that I'll shoot straight and tell it like it is. If they told John Boy to fire the guy that does it, they'll fire him because he's a corporation. They told him to get rid of the guy that's John Boy and put somebody else there, you know, to do the lip reading. They'd fire him in a second. And he'd take it too. He would take it. Not to look like he was racist. Don't doubt me. Well, you let me. I mean, that's just how it is. He wanted to be in the system. He's the only one that benefited from the Astros scandal, other than the Astros. And he's still complaining about the Astros beating the Yankees. He denigrated the Mets when Pete Alonso hit the home run for Devin Williams. And he completely had a meltdown about Juan Soto coming to the Mets. So we know where he lies, and he's just the tip of the iceberg. He's the biggest baseball YouTuber on here. People are going to say, I can't believe you said that about John Boy. That's right. And I hope he can read my lips if he watches this video. You don't have to read it. I'm just saying it. No, I'm just joking. Didn't lose sound. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.